owner on the highway, a motel owner. I looked at the paper tonight, and all the names of all the people and all the places that donated money, time, and a lot of hard work to put this on. And if you look at most of them, I don't think most of those people, those companies that were listed on there, thought they were going to get any personal financial benefit out of it, especially not right now. But the reason I think I can say for most of them that they did this is because they love this community.
Right.
And this is a fantastic place to ski.
Build it up.
And we have fantastic ski areas. And if you can get these people here, a lot of the people that were here have been here before. A lot of them have. A lot of the skiers that I talked to at the motel, they're like, next year, well, we're going to come up early so we can ski, a few days before. And they all said they were bringing friends. And most of them had not been to the theater. They had not been downtown other than possibly for dinner, but they hadn't gone to the memorial building. They could not believe what we have in this community. And I think we were taking registration over the phone at the motel. I was sick, so I didn't get to get out and do a lot, but I talked to the skiers. I could not believe the excitement. And they were just, I was excited the whole time just because I couldn't believe how happy they were. And they came, and it was even better than what they thought it was going to be. So the potential
is there.
I mean, we have a fantastic area here. We have wonderful restaurants. We have all kinds of lodging. We have, Powderhorn. I think eventually all those places are going to get it because there's going to be so many people here. If this thing is as good as it was this year, next year, it's going to get bigger every year. And yeah, it works out great with the whole downtown thing. But you know what? Oh, I think it could be great if all the downtown places get involved and decorate. And I mean, we got to try to bring the people from Ironwood downtown for this. It was fantastic watching the skiers come in. I mean, I just watched them crossing the finish line, and they had a group of people from Wolverine that were, helping them as soon as they got in to get their skis off and stuff, and they were fantastic. It was wonderful. We need to get more of those.
So we'll give you next year, Pam. I want some action.
No. I think we're on to the right thing. And our race committee, and I'm sorry, I was a member of the team. Our race committee did a great job with dividing and conquering for the first year.
It was new.
It was brand new. We had no idea what we were to expect. And those racers that came, we have surveys that are still coming back. I was showing Leanne how many emails I get today even of people, the one that said, hats off to you as the race director for bringing such a phenomenal event. I'm bringing 6 people next year. Yeah. So at that day, I had people come up to me and say, you can't tell me this is a first-time event. The memorial building was conducive to allowing the people to have Moyaka. Oh my gosh, what did I feel cold there?
15 gallons of Moyaka.
And I mean, we did kind of bust tail at the end there to pull things off that we had promised.
Well, then maybe spread the wealth. Come to me. I'll make the Moyaka.
Yes,
Go to Tacanelli's for this. Go whatever. I'm not finished, but I got enough relatives.
There you go. And I know Paul has.
You know what though?
Spread the wealth.
Yes.
Your place, even furniture store.
I'm not going to miss my record. I know how.
Yeah, that was part of the problem.
Well, even you, what?
Yeah.
What? Well, I'm not green like that is,
Yeah.
And, I knew I wasn't going to get anybody in.
Oh, we didn't either.
But I didn't expect them to keep everybody that would normally have come in out because there was not a parking place, anything. But, I'll realize. I'll take 2 days and... but somebody has to take that by the horn,
Yeah.
Several events in Ironwood over years, not just the Sisu event, but whether it's snowmobile races or ski events, whatever it is, there's always one common denominator, and the merchants always tend to feel like they've been slighted. And this event is just like a lot of other ones that have happened. And Peter's idea of a merchants association is a great idea. That has to happen because we as merchants have to have a voice. And for that to happen, you have to form some more power in numbers. Sisu got a team together. One person didn't do it, just like one business owner didn't do it to make a change. The merchants have to group together.
And it's not as a negative against anything that goes on downtown. We're proud of downtown. And we're proud to support anything that we can bring into the downtown area or into the Ironwood area, period. The merchants are 100% supportive. Because without, like I said, without the merchants, these operations wouldn't happen.
It's our town.
Without our support.
You make up downtown, all the businesses. That is the downtown.
You also pay the taxes.
Pay the taxes. That's right.
So people are charging Virgil, tell him he can pay my taxes in February.
But we need some type of merchants group so we have a voice with some power. One at a time, you don't get anywhere.
No.
Can you answer me why it can't be held on the ski trails just like the Junior Olympics?
I think it's a good
Don't you
idea
want
having
them
it
to
go
come
through
into
town.
town?
Maybe a block off or
Don't you
something.
want them?
You know, Bond Street would be great. Come up, go up by Pioneer, and around. I mean, there's no
By
problem.
Hiawatha, yeah. By Hiawatha would be a problem.
Well, you could.
Because they still can scatter over to the Memorial Building.
Well, there was an interview on TV6 recently about the dog sled races, and they closed the downtown Washington Street and Marquette for the dog sled races. They bring in the snow with the city trucks and they move it and all the rest of that. And the person that was interviewed was saying that we know it's an inconvenience to downtown, but we know that these people are in front of our stores, and when I look at the picture, it's like, okay, well, there's Donker's Candy Shop. They got free advertising on that slot. And then the other thing is the Nakemanon is this coming weekend in Marquette, and that's a race that has really blossomed over the last 11 years in Marquette. They started out very similar to how the Sisu has with 400 or 500 people, and now they're up to 1,700. And that person was on TV6 saying, what the racers love about Marquette is they feel so welcomed by all of the businesses here. And I would just be concerned for any of our racers that might be reading things online and saying, gee, are we welcomed there? We want to make sure that we are sending the right message to the people that are coming here, because they are good people that you would want to have.
Our bread and butter customers aren't cut off from us.
Sure. This was the first.
The waitresses over there across the Jans, they can't come to me and get their hair done if they don't make any money.
I couldn't agree with you more.
On the flip side of that, in West Yellowstone, Montana, the main streets of West Yellowstone several years back were open to snowmobiles. They brought the snow in at night. You could ride down the snowmobiles during the day, and all the businesses got together and said, we're done. They locked all their doors. Now the snowmobile routes are 3 blocks off of Main Street. Business is flourishing. The trails are open. Everyone's happy. That's the flip side.
There you go. Well,
I would think you'd want them to come downtown. Well, a lot of these people have never. They've come up here skiing for years.
But have them park and shop downtown where the businesses are, and they still can conduct
Okay,
normal
but I'm just saying
business.
a lot of them have never come downtown except for maybe at night to eat.
Yeah,
I think of
exactly.
downtown to see the downtown.